1, 2, 3. Hello. Hi there, people. It's me. I'm here today. Just want to say hello to everybody. Let me put a little something on my little ears. I don't have nothing. I've been busy working. So it's been one. Oh, I got a little something to begin with. There's a little extra. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, well, darlings, let me get the little baby. That way everybody can say hello to the little angel from heaven above. Just a minute. Come here. Are you there? Just a minute. Ow, my little earring, it hurts. Possibly 20 or 30. Just a minute. Yeah. All right. Come here. Jump. Oh, yes, come here. Oh, look, here we go. Look. And we also have a visitor. Charlie, come over here and say hello. Come on over here. Over here on the video. Come stand over here on this side. Come on this side. That way you can. No, he's gonna bite me. No, he won't. Come along. Okay, now hunker down and look into the camera. There we go. The camera. See right there? The camera right up there. Oh. So everybody, introduce yourself. Say your name.
I'm Charles, but I call myself Fred sometimes.
Anyhow, so this is my little friend. I cooked us a nice little lunch today. Tell them what I cooked.
Well, she makes some beans and some rice and dressing and a piece of meat of what kind of meat was that?
A meatloaf, rice-a-roni, Boston baked beans, and don't forget the stuffing.
Yeah.
And I put fresh celery, and I doctored it up with. I get the celery, the one that's from the fresh produce from. The farmer's market. I diced it up real good, and then I made the dressing and tossed it all in there and doctored it up with more seeds. You can go watch the television. Say goodbye to the audience.
Goodbye, audience.
Well, look into the camera.
Well, I have to squat down to do this.
There you go.
Coming up next, Stillman's bloodthirsty desire.
Do you like the baby?
They did.
Anyhow, so I got out of mass and just a regular Sunday, and met at the bus stop as usual. And I told him, I said, well, after you get done with your church, I'll go on ahead and invite you over to come have lunch. And so before I left the apartment earlier today, I went on ahead and made sure that all the fixings I had prepared, the meatloaf and yada and everything. And that way, when I just came in, all I had to do was just crank up the oven and have it all just bake up for about and then we had some appetizer, some V8 juice, vegetable juice, that type of drink and so forth, and set the table and it baked up real nice. And I sauteed the rice-a-roni and all that. And we had rice-a-roni, the diced and everything for the stuffing, and heated up the baked beans that I cooked earlier this week. Look at the baby. And then do we look like two albinos, the dog and I? He growls at Charlie. He's a very jealous dog. Isn't he precious? And turned out tasty. For dessert, we had ice cream sandwiches and so forth. And there, how do you like today's makeup? What did y'all do yesterday during the Gay Pride Festival and all of that neat stuff? I don't want y'all to think that I'm some loner. I want you to understand that I have a good little pal. He has his little home on the other side of town, and I have my apartment that you see here. And he comes over. He's a good Joe. I don't want you to think otherwise. Nothing rated X. We're two old timers, and it means the world to me. he never gripes about the taste of my cooking. He likes the meatloaf, and you know, you gotta bear in mind. I mean, I lived in Minneapolis, so I mean, my style is not really, spiced up like Southern. I mean, everything is very acquired taste that I lived up north in such a long period of time, from 1988 up until here recently, and it's just one of those things that everything is blandy, and the my type of spices down here, y'all like to use that hard Mexico land, salsa picante, and the most exotic I get is ketchup. And if I really want to push the envelope, maybe some paste picante. I mean, that's pushing it for me. And I don't know. So you can time your typical diets. I mean, to work with your budget. Options start at $9.95. Isn't it beautiful? Plus, you get a 30-day money back guarantee. What do you think, Annie, darling? And the dog. Free beneficiary planner, and it's yours just for calling. And so then, with that being said, I don't want you to think that I'm a total loner. No. I mean, I have a lot of churchly. I go to mass all the time. Those of you that follow me on the Facebook, y'all know that I'm always praying, and then, oh, bless the Lord, oh my soul. It's yesterday, Saturday for lunch, I went on over to the Hearts fried chicken buffet over here on Harrisburg, here in Houston, Texas. Yesterday, Saturday at 11:30. As soon as they opened it up, naturally, me and my other lady friend. Now she's from Louisiana. She's a real sweet lady. Not no, gay. She's a real lady, some respectable, high class babysitter. As a matter of fact, she's a real. They pay her big money to take care of the little children. I mean, and they take their own little specialty, mama's milk. What they do, they squeeze it out of the mama's boob, and they make sure that the little baby, and they have their own little way of feeding them, and is that high class, And so then her and I we do lunch on the weekends, and went on over there yesterday. Had a hot. It was so hot. Again, up in the hundreds. You want to go downstairs? Look at your baby. Lovely. And so then we had our little din and all that fun stuff. And 100-degree heat. Oh, they loved us at the restaurant. We stayed there forever and a day. And of course, we get our money's worth at the fried chicken buffet. I had gizzards, I had peach cobbler. And then today I cooked up that big mammoth 1 pound of ground round, 1 pound of ground pork. Honey, then I seasoned it up the way, and then I baked it all in my black cast iron skillet. Really good, make it really delicious. Woo. Honey. Mira, there's Charlie again. Hello. It's a good joke. So it turned out delicious. Oh, girl, she's a sweet lady and all, but she's a lady. You know how that goes. You know me all too well, beloveds. I love men. Men. Only men. All this beauty and effervescence and everything. Strictly for men. But we're harmless. But at this point of the game plan, there's no try to procreation. It's all about, fabulous look and persona and good fellowship in a good, sincere, wholesome way. You know what I mean? Seriously, there's nothing rated X. We're just two old buzzers, I'm 54. I'll be 54 come August 27th, and he's already. How old are you, Charlie? 64. You heard that? 64. So yeah, that way y'all know that I'm not some lonely heart with a smelly cats. No, there's a little bit more happening in my game plan, as you can see. Anyhow, not to brag, I'll get back with